Okay, so Foden win Manchester City 3 points. Liverpool win without star man Mo Salah. Manchester United come back against Crystal Palace, and the Blues hold the Gunners to a 1-1 draw at Stamford Bridge.
With red card.
With a red card, with 10 men.
All whistles have been blown. Welcome back to the After90 Podcast. With me here I have
Prince,
Maro.
and Ibrahim.
Where do we start?
Let's start from the big game, the big boys.
So we're not talking about Man
Chelsea
U,
FC.
right? We're not talking about Man U,
Chelsea
right?
FC held Arsenal to a draw with 10 men for almost 60 minutes.
So are you glad that you're the reason why you're making the headlines? Arsenal is the reason why Chelsea is making the headlines.
I'm not glad about that. I'm glad that if we had 11 men, we could have beaten Arsenal.
That's debatable. Because, again, yes, I'll give it to Chelsea. You guys had the better half.
Thank you.
When you had your 11 men. Again, back to your... Caicedo's red card is a red card, whichever way you look at it. Silly tackle, lunging in, come on. So it's not like the ref, made a bad call or anything. Anywhere, anytime, any place, that's a red card.
Yeah.
So now Chelsea have gone down. So the one thing I would commend Chelsea, they've gone down to 10 men. They've kept their shape. Phenomenal. Would they have won if they had 11 men?
I think so.
Debatable.
I think so.
Debatable.
I think so. Everyone says Chelsea were better with 11 men.
Okay.
So we could have won. Even with 10 men, we still scored, bro.
Okay. You guys scored a set piece. Nothing from open play. Mind you, nothing from open play.
Nothing.
Again, because of your 10 men.
Yeah.
Every time on the left wing and the right wing, you have both Malagusto and Neto on
Are you giving excuse?
Wait, I'm not giving
Okay,
excuse.
cool.
No, I have
Guys, I'm actually having fun right now, man.
because
Wait, I just want to be
having
sure.
so much
Wait
fun.
now.
What are you doing if you're not
Wait
giving excuses?
Wait now. On the other hand, you have both Cucurella and
Garnacho.
on
Okay.
Bukayo Saka. If you had 11 men,
Oh my
you
goodness.
all will come out of your box.
This has
I
to
feel
be-
like I'm playing a low. We played a low
This
block for the halftime.
has to be the lowest of lows. You're playing against 10 men.
Okay. Let me just come in here and say something. Chelsea looked very good.
Thank you.
What I would say is, I'm not saying it was 11v11 that Chelsea would have come up with the win. It could have still ended a draw. It was a draw when Chelsea went down. It's like Chelsea were leading before they got the red card. So I'm not going to just outrightly give Chelsea 3 points if they had 11
didn't
men.
score with 11
But
men.
I would say that Chelsea looks very scary though, especially after the Champions League game against Barcelona.
Like we trashed
It
Barca.
looks like they could score 6 goals in that game, and then
We scored 6.
They
We had
scored-
3 cancelled.
yes, they scored 1 goal against Arsenal with 10 men. You guys, like, if
And we still had attempts, bro.
Points-
We're pressing you guys.
points have been shared, but I think you guys should be.
So,
to me,
uh,
I
what-
consider this a win for Chelsea and a loss for Arsenal.
And
100%,
yeah.
I agree as well. I'll take it as a loss, but again, I cannot be too angry or sad. Tottenham, Bayern, Chelsea, we come up with 2 wins and a draw.
Who considers is Tottenham a big club?
Tottenham. At the end of the day, they're still a big team, and you still have to show up against those big teams. Tottenham might not have the best run of form, but honestly, even looking at our Arsenal game, I could see the fatigue in the players, like the high energy. Like it wasn't just there where it needed to be. The same 11 men practically played Tottenham, Bayern, and Chelsea. Our back four, like our 2 centre back. This is the first time Hikape and Mosquera are starting together.
True.
In the Premier League, not in I think they have started maybe in the Carabao Cup or the FA
Does that
Cup.
worry you?
Does that worry me? No, it does not, because that happened and we only considered a corner.
How bad was Saliba's injury?
He had a knock before the game, right? So again, he probably will be back midweek. Not too sure. But then again, you look at that, it's like there is no leader between both of them. Right?
Yeah.
There was no coordination. That corner kick, maybe if it is Saliba and Gabriel, someone would say, hey, mark the back post, right?
Yeah.
So there was no leader between both of them. But yet, they both came, both showed up, and again, I can't complain too much. I feel like maybe during the game too, Arteta was a bit under pressure. In 45 minutes, Noni Madueke has come on, played on the left wing, gone to the right wing, gone back to the left
looking
wing.
for solutions everywhere.
Looking for solutions everywhere, and he didn't want to stick to his game plan, right? Stick to his pattern. In my opinion, don't even bring on Noni Madueke. Personally, you move. I know I've said this. Izzy doesn't perform the best on the left, but without Leandro Trossard, that's why we miss him.
Trossard was injured too.
Trossard was injured as well, right?
Okay.
What's it called? Odegaard just coming back from his injury. Gyökeres just coming back from his injury. Gabriel and Saliba both out. Miles Skelly is lacking game time. He doesn't look confident on the ball. His decision making is not where it needs to be. So we're not the 100% Arsenal team that needed to go into that game. Again, like I said, Chelsea played good football. 10 men. Again, I don't know if Arsenal could have. I don't know if Arsenal could have held their own against 10 men Chelsea.
Yeah.
Right. But 10 men, you guys proper game management too. Yeah. So I'll give it to them, but I can't be angry. 2 wins and a draw versus Tottenham, Bayern, Chelsea. I'll take that any day. Again, Chelsea did play Barcelona on Tuesday. We played them on Wednesday. Just saying.
Excuses.
But give me a high five. High five. But still,
you're not singing today.
5 points.
You're not singing
still
today.
5 points ahead of the table.
Can you sing for us? Sing for us.
My voice is cracked today. My voice is cracked today. It's not. I have like there's something going on.
Okay.
But 5 points clear.
Overall, it looks like it's going to be like a really good title challenge, and I like it. There's so many clubs, so many clubs in the mix. At some point, I thought Aston was just going to run away with Leeds with like 10 points gap, and
won't let
probably by January be all over. But I see a really good title race.
I hate the fact that we do that game. You don't even understand.
You wanted to shut.
Oh my days!
You are lucky you didn't lose the game. You could have lost the game.
I'm actually very surprised that they held their own against Chelsea Arsenal with like 10 men. The Arsenal attack looks really dangerous.
We scored a set piece against Arsenal. That's my biggest joy.
Because they don't have. I'm pretty sure if they had Saliba and Gabriel, that would not happen.
And like in the Arsenal team, like Gabriel brings more than defense.
He has an attacking presence.
The energy he brings is just different.
Well, let's talk about that Saka assist, man, from the right wing.
He just crossed the ball.
No.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
He ran.
Don't do that.
Cucurella thought he was going to cross.
Then
he
thought.
thought.
Wow.
So Cucurella
is human.
Was twisting and
Cucurella
turning.
is human.
Oh, now he's
Cinderella. He was
that was normal.
You might as well put Cucurella in a dress.
That's the
just he was spinning.
Dress, man. He was spinning.
Because he's a human being. He can still score against me.
First said he's a human being.
So Arsenal, we're not human beings. You can't score us.
I thought
10 men, come on.
I thought after he locked up the Yamal on the weekend, he was the best left back in the world.
Remember we discussed what he was going to do. What he do.
And like again, we said Saka versus Cucurella was the best outcome as an Arsenal fan. I don't know. I know Saka got engaged. Props to bro. Like all of that. But his decision making sometimes were not to the levels I expected. In the game, times where he needed to pass, he would shoot. Times where he needed to shoot, he would cross.
I think he was your best player.
He was out. Yes.
I think Saka was your best player.
But again, all round, the whole team was
they were down. Yeah,
that
wasn't Arsenal. That wasn't Arsenal.
There's been a lot of hype around Estavo. What do you think is the ceiling for him?
What do I think is the season?
The ceiling for him. Like how high do you think he can probably perform?
I think like
best in the world.
There's like he has no limits at this point.
Do you think he can be as good as Salah? Like prime Salah?
Bro, who's Salah? We're talking Neymar level here. Estavo is world class. If you guys watch that guy,
it's because he's wearing a blue shirt.
You see him against Barca.
It's because he's wearing a blue shirt.
You see him against no.
World class already.
He played against us in the Club World Cup. I saw this guy play. See, when I see good players, I know good players. Did you see him against Barca? Did you see that goal?
I know he's a good player, and that's what I'm asking.
I see if he can keep his head down and keep working, this guy is his limit.
But I don't think Chelsea is a place for
why
a like Ballon d'Or level talent. They don't have the market.
They don't.
In my opinion.
Okay.
Don't. I mean, after everything Hazard did, was Hazard even ever top 3 Ballon d'Or?
He did. He was top
3.
He was at some point.
No, I don't think he was ever top 3.
No, the problem with Hazard was like he was like the only good player in Chelsea.
When
there were good players there, but he was carrying the team. If you watch players that have won the Ballon d'Or, let's say Messi, he wasn't carrying Barca. They were good there were other players that were really good. Iniesta, Daniel Alves, Jordi Alba.
I just feel like I don't look at Chelsea as a team that can bring a Ballon d'Or level talent.
I mean,
If
he probably has to.
Vestergaard, like again,
to like
he has to do what Ronaldo did in Man U with Chelsea.
like win everything. He has to
Like those are the levels at stake.
yeah, he has to win trophies.
So now, can that Chelsea team support him to get to that level? Questionable.
I think so.
I think
They just need more time, more maturity. Do you see how dangerous we are looking with? We have the youngest team in the league. Did you know that?
And that is supposed
We
to
have
be.
we have the youngest team in the that's an
Arsenal,
achievement.
Arsenal had the youngest
We won
team
the Club World Cup.
Wait, now Arsenal had the youngest team for X amount of years. We didn't win nothing.
there's no trophy for you.
That's Arsenal.
But there's no trophy for youngest team. That's my point.
Okay,
Exactly.
No. My point is like you should. It's not about Arsenal. Arsenal is Arsenal. We're talking Chelsea. Yeah, we've won 2 trophies in the last 2 seasons.
No problem.
Exactly.
No problem.
So give Estevao time. I'm sure he shall bagging 1 trophy this season. He shall bagging 1. I won't call the name of the trophy, but he's
Because
bagging
you
1.
can't. Anyways, we'll see at the end of the season. End of
see.
season, maybe we'll see what trophy Estevao collect.
How many Chelsea players do you think can make their way into the Liverpool lineup, Arsenal lineup?
Oh my goodness. Arsenal's lineup.
Yeah, if we should do a combined 11.
Arsenal.
Yeah, combined 11.
Combined
Arsenal, Chelsea.
Reece
Who's
James
going
is
to be the
benching
who's going to be the
Timber
goalkeeper
every day.
Who's going to be the goalkeeper?
Raya,
have
definitely.
to get it. I was waiting for you.
Right.
I was waiting for you to say
back.
to misspeak.
Left back.
I was waiting.
Left back. That's Reece James' position.
No, that's
left back, that's
Cucurella.
Anything
That's-
left back,
that's-
right back, we're taking it. Don't just Cucurella
James-
and James.
Okay, we'll
James was
say
on another
Raya.
level.
We'll say Raya, Cucurella, James. You
James.
agree with that?
Yes, and Saliba and
I
Gabriel.
would,
Sadio
I would,
Gabriel.
I would still rather have Timber on my team than
You see
wait
bias-
now.
you see how
Wait,
biased this
let me
guy
land.
is?
Let me land.
Okay,
Let me
land,
land.
okay.
Because I can count on Timber
You can't count on
for
James.
25 out of maybe the 38 Premier League games. Like he is
Okay.
going to play all my
You
games
guys
for
keep
me.
saying James has been available all through this season.
Can we?
And has he played at the level he played against Arsenal?
Can we split it 2-2? He gets Saliba and Gabriel. He gets Reece
James and Cucurella. You have to agree with that.
Fair.
Okay,
You have to agree with that.
midfield,
James was part of the match yesterday.
midfield trio. Are we going
Fair
Caicedo,
Caicedo,
Declan
Rice.
Rice, and who? And Eze?
He has to
Eze.
give
I'll
Eze.
give Eze.
He
I'll
has
give
to give
Palmer,
Eze.
bro.
What has Palmer
Caicedo,
played though?
Declan Rice and Palmer. What has he what?
What has he played like?
Top 10 Ballon d'Or, Palmer.
What's about this season?
Are we talking about this season or
I
general?
was talking about this season in general.
This
General.
season. Let's go with this.
This is
season.
okay, Eze. Eze.
Palmer is still frozen.
He was on the bench yesterday.
he play?
He didn't play, but he's
Did he
coming.
play?
Give him time.
I no problem. He's still
Eze.
frozen.
So Declan
He's
Rice,
frosting.
Declan Rice, Caicedo, and Eze.
Yeah.
Front three.
Front 3.
Estevao or Saka?
Saka has to carry that.
I mean, I would say Saka because
You say
he's
what?
proven. He's proven.
After all the talk about Estavio,
No,
but
wait.
Ballon d'Or Estevao.
Estevao is 18 years old,
I
bro.
know.
Saka,
Okay, no
how old is
problem.
Saka? Saka is
He's
6 years older than him.
24,
Okay,
fair
Saka
enough.
on the right wing. Who goes
That your
number 9?
left wing, you can give it to
Garnacho. I'll give
Ghana?
Trossard. I'll give Trossard.
Trossard. Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
give Trossard.
I'm not giving
I
Garnacho
was
anything.
thinking
And I will
Simone and
Gyökeres. Give it to
And then
Gyökeres.
Gyökeres. Okay, that's actually decent level. So it's
Yeah.
actually balanced.
But by the end of this season, I'm sure that
balance
that-
was it's only Caicedo and
Reece James,
their
Cucurella.
left and went right back that entered the team.
they have 4 players
Garnacho.
out of 11.
Out of
now.
6, out of 11.
I mean, it's not
Garnacho.
too bad for Chelsea.
And I'm like, it's not because it's just because of this season. Arsenal has been good, bro.
What do you mean this season? They've been good for the past 3
They've
years.
been-
Finished above
I'm
Chelsea
telling
the
you,
past 3 seasons.
That combined 11 by the end of this season, I'm sure it will be different. Let's just wait.
You think Estevao is going to be better than Saka by the end of the season?
Better? No.
You know,
Saka is
but
at his prime.
but you
That's
know, but you
point.
know, football is more than just dribble.
I know
drop
gameplay.
shoulder,
And Estevao
like-
doesn't do. That's not. Estevao
Like-
is more than that. Have you watched him?
No,
No.
problem.
You see,
No problem.
you've not watched
No
him.
problem. No problem. No
Yeah.
problem. You talked about Mo Salah versus Estavio, and this he said, "Who is Mo Salah?" However, Mo Salah was benched against Liverpool, and Liverpool were able to pick up.
I
their
have
points.
been saying this. First up for an slot
too.
to get his team
Me
back
too.
together. Send that man to the bench.
Me
And
too.
he did that.
I think Salah is past his
Send
time.
that man to the bench.
Golden Boot
I like
winner.
the fact that he didn't even come on. Like he
Yeah.
was on
he
the bench.
He was at the bench
Throughout-
throughout the entire
Throughout
game.
90
Yeah.
minutes and they got their 3 points. Let's move on. Like
Yeah.
Salah,
And-
you're top 5 Premier League players all time. Give you your flowers, but
Yeah, but time's
wrap
up.
it up, bro.
I also enjoyed the fact that they moved Szoboszlai to more midfield position. I feel like he had way more to offer. Szoboszlai is a midfielder. He can, go forward both like left, right, but on the left, on the right back, he was very constrained, right?
Yeah.
He could only contribute one way to the game.
It's not his
right?
position.
It's not really.
It's also, I
his,
think,
his main position.
The fact that Isak's got his goal finally in the Premier League as well is huge for them. It wasn't the prettiest performances, but they got the 3 points, they got 2 goals, they got a clean sheet. They're probably moving on from Salah now. It probably send him to Saudi in January, in my opinion.
I think it's too soon.
So are we being too harsh on Salah though? Like everybody dips in performance.
To be honest, since last season, I think Salah's time has been up. Since last
season he was the best line in Premier League.
He wasn't because it was good. Let's be honest. He wasn't a. It was just.
But you can't deny that the decline was very sudden.
It was very sudden, very rapid. I don't know exactly.
It wasn't that sudden. I mean, okay, let's accept it was sudden. But I think Salah had been dropping since last season. He had just those
he was their penalty taker, so every time he would pop up on the
tapping goals. He had a couple of dribbling goals, but it was mostly tapping and
So that's the thing people say about Ronaldo, like he only scores tappings, but to also be in that position
positioning
it's
not every time you need to do leg over.
It's not even easy to score penalties. Like people will just throw it out there and say, but to consistently be able to step up for your team, no matter
with the pressure and everything,
the pressure and bury penalties, it takes a lot.
True.
So I have to give Salah that, but I think his time is up. I've been saying this in the start of the season. Like you have
good Saudi.
You have younger players.
Make some money and
go to Saudi. Go meet Mane
and
Ronaldo
and
all those boys. Fair enough.
Yeah, but I think Liverpool will start to show some form now. Hopefully,
big on hopefully. Because
I want to see that.
I think it was West Ham had the red card.
I'm a Man United fan, so I hate Liverpool, but. From a football fan perspective, I want to see that team gel. I want to see Isak.
They have great players.
Reds played also really well. Reds played really well.
I really want to see those guys balling.
I think they're going to do well.
Still going to struggle.
Defense, they have to change the defense.
The defense is going to. But I think they have enough player. I see Gakpo is the type of guy that can give you 10 plus Premier League goals. Ekitike can give you 10 plus Premier League goals. Isak will easily give you 15 to 20 Premier League goals when he's on form. Reds can give you 10 goals and 10 assists when he's on form. Like there's a lot of goals.
Salah can give you 20 plus if he's back to his.
No, we're leaving Salah on the edge. I'm just saying generally that front line can give you tons and tons of goals every game. They just need to gel. So on a slot you have everything, man. Just make it work. First step, Salah, take. Now, play ball.
Do we see Salah sitting on the bench a bit more often?
Yes, send him to the bench.
It was a one-game thing, but if he brings him back and sees that the team doesn't perform and he tries it again, then he might just go on from there.
There's no point to bring him back.
And the message would be,
because generally they gave me a 2-year contract. The whole idea of giving a 2-year contract is for him to play one season and then sell him after. Of course, you want to sell him when his stocks are high so you can get decent money from him, but it is what it is, man. The guy he's tried, man. He's won you trophies. Do you think he's the greatest Liverpool player ever? I was gonna say that.
He literally saved
in my opinion, he is, because he won the Premier League.
He won the Champions League with
Gerrard. Only won the Champions League. He never won the Premier League.
Yeah.
So,
and I think he has his all-time goal scorer for the club.
I think
Salah.
I think Salah. All-time. Yeah.
You have Michael Owen.
And dropping 20 plus goals season after season is different level.
To me, he's a great player.
Yeah.
So
I'll give Salah.
Fair enough. Do we think Man City are now back in the title race?
No.
You didn't even let me finish the question.
No, they're not. Bro, did you see the game? Leeds came back from 2-0.
But then that's the beauty of the Premier League as well. It might look
that was not beauty. That was City being trash. Absolute. Bro, you have to watch the game. If you saw Leeds first or second goal, Man City literally assisted them.
Assisted them.
They literally assisted the goal.
Both goals, defensive errors.
That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes, like things happen. Like games like that happen. That's why it's the beauty of the Premier League. Some team that's bottom of the table can just decide to show up and show out today and then lock you out.
And they were pressing City up until the moment City got that break. And
I think Leeds were favourites to win the match if there was going to be like a win, except that Foden, got that chance. But
Also mad when Foden scored.
I actually wanted City to win.
No, I didn't want City to win. Why would you want
Because
City?
Don't worry. I know why I want
City
City to win.
I want
You
a
don't
good
have to
title race.
You don't have to know why.
I wanted a good time. I'm glad everybody won, and then Arsenal dropped points. It just made the
They
title
didn't
race
drop enough points.
a little more interesting.
Chelsea drop points too.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
care about Chelsea.
Well, I mean, it's a win for us. I think that those are precious points. You know what it means to get a point from 10 men down?
Yeah, and then
38 minutes?
Man's back on the title race.
No.
Don't
We're talking about top 15 race. It's not even back in the top 10 race.
Like
what?
honestly, you watch that game. Props to Man U. They came back
Props to
to.
Man U.
I could never believe that would be Man U in. And then unlikely scorers. Jackson hasn't scored. This is first
And
Premier League
Mount
goal
in 1 year.
Since
1 year.
February, yeah.
Yeah,
Mount
1
too,
year.
like you unexpected.
What type
scorers.
of striker is that? Why do you guys buy strikers
What
that
type of
find it
striker?
so hard
No,
to score?
Forget. No, again.
Okay, I won't talk
let
too
me-
much. Tilap
no,
too has his own.
Let me even land. But in the first half, Crystal Palace owned.
That's what I was going to say. We won that game. 3 points. Yay, we're happy. But I'm not impressed.
That's not.
I'm not
no.
impressed.
It's not the
at
No one you
standard.
win, but you lost.
Zexy,
That's
yes.
what happens.
Zexy, yes, you scored. You got your goal. I'm happy for you. But overall performance, if not for that goal, that was a terrible performance.
Yeah,
He
I watched.
doesn't-
I watched part of the game, and Zexy wasn't doing so well. He was losing silly balls in the first half.
Zexy struggles on the ball. I don't know.
There were set piece goals. Those could have not gone
I
in.
know Lenny Euro. This guy, he caused the
Euro,
penalty.
I think
too.
Euro has the potential to be.
I see that guy. That guy
world-class.
is good.
He's just 18 years
That
old.
guy is
and he
good.
looks
I-
very
I-
experienced.
Being
I-
18 and a centre back in Manchester United in the
Starting,
Premier League
you know,
starting
yeah,
is
I never-
remarkable.
He's good. You know,
Like,
Madrid
I can't-
wanted him, so he
Yeah, I
chose
like-
Man U over Madrid.
I feel
I'm
Euro.
like, who does that? But it's
Now
okay.
that Martinez is back, I think I want to see what the pair of Euro, Delete, and Martinez looks like.
three at the back.
Yeah, we always play 3 at the back.
No wonder.
Yeah, having you. That's the Amorim
He's
system.
playing
that
3-5-2,
Yeah, that's the
Bro,
Amorim
that's-
system. No, it's 3-4-3.
3-4-3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
So you're not happy with that? Because again, I feel like Crystal Palace just tired out. Same thing I was saying.
Yeah.
They don't have the squad depth to be playing those midweek
Europe
games.
and-
Manu has been sleeping since Monday.
Yeah, we got
they
lucky.
had-
Zex is-
they had-
And then like you
One
had
full
all that
week.
time to prepare, rest. Crystal Palace had the mid-game week, and yes, you came up with points. But if you had played a well-rested Crystal Palace side, do you think you'd have come out with 3
I don't
points?
think so.
I don't think so, and I don't even think even with the team we had, even with the game we had, wasn't the best in my opinion. I don't even know at this point, man. But the good part is they showed some character. They showed good spirit to be able to come back 1 goal down, because matches I know we've seen over and over again. They go down. We saw it in the game against Everton. Now they're scrapping around trying to get a goal, but we were props to Bruno, those 2 assists, like quick thinking, being able to find players on set pieces, and we got the 3 points, which I'm happy about. But moving forward, there's still a lot of questions to be asked, especially with the injury problems we have. Cunha, Sesko.
But what? Sorry
We're about to lose Mbuemo to
What is
AFCON.
going- what is going
Ahmad to
on,
AFCON,
though? What is-
Mazraoui to AFCON. It doesn't look like the near future is the brightest.
But what is going on? Everybody has injury problems. Like,
Yeah.
everybody.
We're
It's
recovering.
part
So
of the
Chelsea's
sport.
getting better. Hopefully, everybody's almost back for Chelsea.
That's
except
why-
Cole, who is out for the whole season.
That's why squad depth is important.
Yes, squad depth, and that's what Chelsea has. That's why when we're buying a lot of players, you guys are complaining, and I don't understand why.
I mean, I'm of the opinion that the injury should happen now. So come next year when, it's time for the title race, everybody's fit.
You know, there's something Amorim said that I thought was unprofessional to say after the Crystal Palace match. He said that he noticed that Crystal Palace were getting tired in the first half, and that was like kind of Man U's opportunity. Do you think that's professional for
I mean, it's
a
tactics.
club of Man U's level?
I mean,
The-
Crystal Palace, they've been very
capitalizing
good at
on
home.
Crystal Palace getting tired.
I think that's more Crystal Palace's fault than it is Man U. There's only so much Man U like if Crystal Palace is tired, Crystal Palace is tired.
Yeah.
The manager needed to probably make better rotations in their midweek game.
Yeah.
He didn't do that.
He didn't have the resources.
He didn't have the resources, and it even goes back to I think our first episode where like the top 6 because they have money.
They have money.
Right? A team like Crystal Palace, unfortunately, cannot compete week in, week out with midweek games versus the bigger side. So like Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, who can rotate their starting 11,
That's still
game
win
week.
game.
Yeah, I do want to see Mount more. I think he played decent. Like, no, it wasn't his best performance this season, but I think he played okay. Yeah. And I want him to get more game time. I think even Zexi needs more game time as well, because just coming off the bench after not playing for so long, that roster is going to show. So I think these guys to get more game time, especially with the amount of players we're going to lose in December. We need the squad depth. We need the players as well.
True.
Which is big for Man U. But yeah, I think
I'm just happy we don't have any player going on AFCON. I'm just grateful.
so you don't want your African players to shine.
they can
See
shine,
my
but
boy
not-
Chuku Eze, don't play Guardiola. So I hope you watch his game. I hope you saw his game. Chuku Eze for Fulham.
Does Arsenal have any players going on AFCON?
No.
Okay.
Our
Lucky
last
guys.
African player was
Bukayo Saka
Party.
Bukayo Saka does not represent.
It's already too late.
As an Arsenal fan, like I have no comment. Saka is my boy. He plays for England. I love for him to play for Nigeria, of course, but I have no comment.
Speaking of Nigerian players, what do you think about Chukwueze this weekend?
Chukwueze, Guardiola, you see him.
Subclass.
Yeah, it was top. I feel like
Oh, I'm happy for him.
Yeah, me too.
Speaking of Chukwueze, that Tottenham game, what do you think about it? First of all, before anything, kudos, that goal was beautiful.
I've been waiting for that.
That was
I had him on my FPL, so
that was a beautiful goal. The volley was
that in.
top bins.
Mohamed Kudus, question for you. I've had you in my game week since Lord knows how long. I removed you. That's why you now want to
He
score.
didn't have faith in you.
That-
I had faith in you, and you paid
Bro,
me. Thank you.
your rate
Yeah,
was
but
0.7, man. Like, come
was-
on, you're not going to score a banger. That's so insane.
That was a
Like,
beautiful goal, but overall Spurs performance was terrible.
was-
How do you go 2 goals down so fast?
Bro. And like the whole game, it was just there's something off about their game. I've been watching,
Especially when they're at home.
Yeah,
they have a terrible
Only
home form.
5 points
but
in the last 7 home games.
But same thing with Fulham. Fulham are also awful on the road. So it's like it's not favorable for
poor
Borden.
records.
2 poor records. So poor home record,
Poor
away record. They meet, and you will bank on the home team to secure the win, right?
Yeah, I thought Spurs were going to
speaking
win.
of teams that are going to drop form and players during AFCON, Fulham, they have Calvin Bassey, they have Iwobi, and they have Chukwueze.
Chukwueze. Yeah,
That'll be a rough one.
That's
for them.
going to
And
be a rough
Kudus
one
is
for them.
leaving Spurs.
Yeah, Kudus
Kudus
is
has
going
to
for
be-
I think
Ghana,
it's
yeah.
just Kudus from Tottenham.
Yeah, it's just
And that's
Kudus.
a big
He's one of
deal.
their best players.
One of
Right?
the
At
best
least
players.
one
Others
of
they like
the
holding
most
them up.
consistent players.
They just keep trying to get the ball to Kudus.
But yeah, no, Tottenham, they need to find a solution fast.
Yeah, I think so.
But then when you talk about solution, what's really if you're a Spurs fan, there's no Spurs fan here. But if you're a Spurs fan, what do you expect from this team? They
lot
can't win
more.
the Premier League. I don't
At
know.
least go for the Champions
Aren't
League
you
again.
tired of top 4? Like, since I started watching football, Tottenham have always been like, oh, we're trying to make top 4. Oh,
They have to aspire
last
to
season-
something.
Last season they finished 16th.
at what points do you start like looking at winning the league?
Not-
you
not
can't
at this
with these
point. They should
players.
They're
just
not
stay
looking.
up.
They're looking for top 4 and silverware.
Yeah, they just need
I
to
think
now
that's
they have the
fair.
silverware.
they have silverware, but they still,
No. This new season though.
Yeah.
last season they didn't finish top. They didn't finish top 10.
They finished 16th.
16th. Yes, they got the Europe. I'm saying like this new season, what they'll be looking for is silverware and the
And
Champions
top
League
4,
spots.
yeah.
Like that's the best they can do. Being very optimistic.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's even in their defensive midfield position is just non-existent at the moment. Going forward, they
Midfield
look
is-
bright. Unfortunate things like don't always fall their way, but they're pressing, they're attacking, they have attempts, they have shots on target. But once they are back to goal, like it's
I think it's the midfield. They have
it's in
2 great
shambles.
defenders in Romero and Van der Ven.
But they can't do anything when they are chasing the ball. If that makes
And
any
they-
sense.
they
And that's
don't-
why that defensive midfielder comes in play to disrupt play. You don't allow them. That's what Caicedo does very well for Chelsea. You don't allow the attacking midfielders to operate. But now you leave Van der Ven and Romero so exposed that,
and they can only do so much.
And Van der Ven is so fast, like he can always cover up so much ground, right? So, and then Vicario wasn't his best. First goal was unlucky. Second goal.
Do you think they can make top 4 this season?
No chance.
No chance. Devs not. Maybe top 10.
Like
they're not even. I'm not even sure for top 6.
Arsenal is there, Chelsea is there, Man City is there. Even Man City with their inconsistent form are still better than Tottenham any single day.
Sunderland is better than Tottenham at this
point.
And Bournemouth is better than Tottenham at this point. Crystal Palace.
Sunderland,
Man United.
Sunderland have something.
just snip it in there. Just put it in there.
Sunderland do something exceptional this season. Like they come back 2-0 from Bournemouth.
It was in Stadium of Light, so
to win 3-2.
It was in their home.
I mean, still.
But away they lost.
Their away form is not the best, but at home they remind me of Brentford at the GTEC Stadium. Like I'm scared of going to play.
But Brentford I told you they're not finishing top 6, right?
But I mean, they're just coming from relegation.
They're just coming from
relegation.
Top 6. You know, 2 weeks ago we were saying they were finishing top 4.
No. We had asked if they could finish, and we all said no. They come December, if they can do something about their away form.
The away from
I don't because they're playing better football than Tottenham.
They're definitely not going to be relegated.
Oh no,
they're not going to be bottom half. I think this season is already a win for them.
Top 10, They probably have higher goals.
They might be able to flip some of their players for decent money.
And if they get any injury, some of their key players like Xhaka, what's this? Their striker,
Bobby.
No, I forget his name.
Isido. Is it Isido?
It's not Isido. I forget his name.
The striker.
The striker. He scored this game week as well.
Traore.
Traore will be very, very.
He's leaving for AFCON too, I think. He's going to, I think, Burkina Faso.
They're in trouble.
Yeah.
And then they also have a couple of African players on their team.
Yes, they have another midfielder from DR Congo.
So December will be a challenge for them for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think about AFCON being in December?
I don't know why. Like, why not summer? They can't do next summer. It's World Cup.
Generally, it happens almost every other year.
Yeah.
With AFCON coming up and then players having to leave. Liverpool had to lose Mane and Salah at some point.
And they still have to lose Salah at this point too.
No one cares about that. But I think it's something that the CAF has to.
Not even CAF. I think something UEFA has to look into as well, because there should be a slot for AFCON. The same way there is a slot for Euros, for World Cup. Like equal attention should be given to the AFCON, and we don't have to overlap with the league going on, right? Yeah. So I think that's something the UEFA schedule just has to come on board and say, hey, because I agree, like AFCON should put his foot down and say, yes, we're going to have AFCON every 2 years, right?
That's
a fair ask, but now UEFA has to now shuffle that timing. Like, can we do AFCON the same time we're doing Euros?
Yeah, we probably can't, because Copa America happens almost the same time.
Around the same time. So why can't we do Euro, Copa America, and AFCON at the same time? Again, it's probably a profit thing where
it takes away
views and stuff like that, because the big six, a lot of their supporters are in from Africa.
Yeah, because it doesn't help African players as well, because teams will always have to put that into consideration if they want to challenge for the title.
No, but now they're not playing in the league, because when Euro happens, the league is not going on.
What I'm saying is another problem with AFCON being in being in December is that it affects the value of African players in the markets, because it's if I want to challenge for the title,
you're leaving in December.
I need someone that's going to be there all through the season.
And they could just go and get injured, and you have them
exactly. We know how aggressive the African
them playing in AFCON is equivalent as them not starting game week, so lack of game time as well.
If
you watch AFCON versus Premier League, it's two different styles of football.
Very
two different styles of football, completely, right? So that's another thing. But honestly, I feel like it needs to be taken into consideration. If it's going to be Euro, Copa America, and AFCON happening in and around the same 3-month period, then that's what should be done.
Or at least earlier in the season. not mid of the season when you need your players the most.
Fair enough. But how about like players who are fighting for their position on the team, right? It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one.
But yeah, I'm excited for AFCON as well.
I'm neutral. Like anything can happen. That team just annoyed me. Now, if they didn't do World Cup, what's AFCON?
No, they have to repent too.
Yeah, bro,
I mean, just general from a fans' perspective. I want to see what the quality of football is like.
Have we not seen it?
You
see it already. I've already seen it. I've already seen it.
We know what's going to happen. We just ask for more intensity from the first game, the first whistle,
right from the start
being blown. Like this is knockout.
Did you
hear
Onana was not called up?
He wasn't called up.
Yeah, he wasn't called up for Cameroon.
Why?
Because it's trash.
They have a better.
I'm surprised. I was really hoping it was going to be there so Mbeumo can come back quickly.
Is in Mbeumo, like Mbeumo come back to
Man United, because I know Onana.
Oh, so that there's no way.
But yeah, he wasn't called up, so that's.
So this is individual questions. Your team, Nigeria, is playing in AFCON, right? However, your Chelsea is chasing the league. Man U is chasing the league.
Which league?
Hypothetical situation.
In what world?
So would you say no to your call-up and play for your team?
It's a difficult one. I actually thought about it.
I'm trying to put ourselves in the shoes of some of those players. Like, would you tell your national team no and play for club?
On the grand scheme of things, yeah, international awards and like trophies matter a lot to like when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of players and being able to win depends on how much you bring to the team, because someone like Mahrez being able to carry Algeria to the AFCON was huge for them.
Yeah.
Salah being able to do it for Egypt too was huge for them. Like, so even if you're able to accomplish a lot for your club, win all the Champions League and all that, it tells more about the team and the manager and maybe some individual players versus if you're able to carry your national team to a trophy or carry your national team to the World Cup. I think the prestige is up there. Like Haaland being able to take
Norway to the
World Cup, for example. There's that prestige of, having the whole nation behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so of course. Like Osimhen is literally worshipped in Nigeria on his good day.
This point.
Yeah,
At
so
this
Even
point,
on his off day, bro, he just scored one goal.
Exactly,
And
just
the whole
just
everyone
there is enough for us.
Everyone rallies behind him, right?
Yeah.
Like,
so of course you want that. Mbeumo wants to start to build that kind of repetition
and like
Cameroon,
there was country before club, right? Like they were first Nigerians before they joined Chelsea or something like that. So
for me, I think international trophies will always take.
Hey, well, thank you again once again. This is After90 Podcast. Prince, Ibrahim, Maru. Same time next week. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.